Morning, get ready with me to go to therapy. Oh, holy shit, that's hot. Okay, so the reason why I'm going to therapy is because there's a plane. So the reason I'm going is because I have now thought for a while that I might have ADHD, and this is not for that. Like today's session is not for that. But you have to have an existing, like a treatment plan to get into ADHD studies. I usually don't mention the fact that I think that I have an ADHD because of how people usually react. Like they just tell me that it's not possible because you're so calm and you finished school. It took you like 8 years, but you still finished and all that. So, but the thing is that they cannot get inside of my head. And let me tell you something. It is a chaos in my head. Like I cannot gather like a one single thought. This is almost empty. So yes, it is really hard for me to gather my thoughts. Like most of the time it is just impossible for me to pay attention. Like I have learned how to look like I'm listening, but honestly most of the time I'm not. I try really hard, but as soon as somebody starts talking, my thoughts just sail away and I'm in my own little world. And I know that is extremely rude or sounds extremely rude, but I'm honestly really trying. Like now filming this video, it is super hard for me to like have a consistent train of thoughts. Like I cannot concentrate on one thing that I'm saying, and I always forget what I'm about to say next. So that's why it seems like I'm thinking so much all the time, because I am, and that is just so exhausting sometimes. And that is why I usually don't do talking videos, because I cannot keep it together for even like 10 minutes, and it's embarrassing. And also I tend to come out like a little bit of like a slower person, if that makes sense. Like people easily think that I'm stupid, and I might be. Like that's a possibility that I'm not really smart, but usually it's because I just cannot keep my thoughts together. Other thing that it's embarrassing is that I'm way into my adulthood, but I still cannot manage money at all. Like if I get paid, my brain for some reason thinks that, oh my god, I have so much money, like I can buy whatever I want, and then I don't have anything left for the rest of the month. So I actually never thought I could have an ADHD because of how calm I am all the time. Well, not all the time, but mostly. But then I went to a date with one guy like a few years ago, and he said to me like, oh, you must have ADHD. And I was like, no, I don't. And he was like, oh, I think you do. And then I started thinking about my past and my childhood and all that. So I thought, okay, maybe he's right. But I didn't do anything about it until like 2021. I was just really frustrated with my studies, and I just kept noticing like little things, like when we were doing some projects with a partner, and my partner could just like concentrate and stay on the task, and I was just like distracted by the noises and everything around me. So in that moment I really started thinking like, okay, maybe there is something to that guy said. So I went to see a doctor about it, but because it was not like a public healthcare, so it would have cost a lot of money, so I didn't go through with it at that time, because I thought like, oh, probably there is nothing wrong with me, and it's just that I'm lazy and I cannot like pull myself together. And also because whenever I have talked about this, everybody just says, oh, do some breathing exercises and try to concentrate more. Like, yeah, that's really helpful, thank you. And as a child, what my symptoms were, like I was super shy. Like I kind of stopped talking altogether when I was like 5, and people thought that I was deaf or mute, because I didn't talk at all, and I was so shy. Also, I was always in my head like dreaming. I think that is one of the signs for girls, that they are not necessarily like too active, or like they are not loud or disrupting the class or anything like that. They are maybe more like in their own head, not paying attention. Another thing that was kind of like a sign is that I have never known what I want to do when I grow up. Like there has not been a single profession that was calling my name. As a young girl, I really wanted to be an actress because they can be anything. Like you can be a firefighter someday and then a doctor the other day and then a homeless person. So that was kind of the lure to that because everything was interesting to me, but nothing was interesting enough, if that makes any sense. I love this Huda Beauty powder. It's so good. I totally get the hype. And I was never like really bad at school. I was at my best, I was like average, like really average. Maybe that's why nobody noticed that I was really struggling with certain things. It just got a whole lot worse when I moved on my own and I was 19 and then I had to like buy my own food and all that. So that when the money thing started to be hard for me, I wasn't just able to like understand the value of money. Like it was so hard because if I wanted something, I was just gonna buy it. Like I could not care less if I had money or not. My base is looking pretty good today. I'm so happy. I also used to drink so much in my 20s. Like side note, I don't know what I think about this Rare Beauty highlighter because it's really highlighting for sure, but it's just maybe a little bit too much. Like I feel like it emphasizes my texture. I still like it, but it's just a lot. So yeah, I used to drink a lot. I don't mean like during the weekends. I mean like every other day I was like so drunk and I did some stupid things. And I also used to drink alone. There was not necessarily like a thing to go to. I would drink alone in my house and that was a little bit concerning, I think. And I also had an eating disorder for 15 years, which I kind of sought help to, but I didn't really do anything about it because it just kind of went away on its own when I worked in this hotel restaurant and I shared a house with like 3 other girls. So there was no way of eating too much and then getting rid of it without anybody noticing. So that kind of saved me, but I still do believe that I do have problems with eating. Sometimes I don't eat at all and sometimes I eat way too much. It's hard for me to moderate my eating, and is that a right word? I don't know. But yeah, it's really difficult for me still. And I can go without eating like when I wake up at 6 a.m. and then I realize at like 2 or 3 p.m. that I haven't eaten anything today. So that's a little concerning, and I want to do better because I have a son, so it's important for me to make sure that he has good solid rules and routines. Just a side note, I think this mascara is pretty great. It's just like smudges and it gives you a beautiful length and it's super black, but I'm not sure if you are all on this or if Lady Gaga is paying you a lot to say that this is amazing, because this is good, yes, but 32 euros for a mascara that doesn't stay put, it's just bungers to me. Like it is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it's just smudges and that's annoying because I don't have that problem with anything else because I don't have hooded eyes. So imagine if you had hooded eyes and using this, I think it would make a whole lot of mess. So on today's therapy session, I think we are gonna concentrate on like really practical things like how to keep your house clean, which I also struggle with. I always wanted to be one of those super clean girls that like are organized and they always know where stuff is, but I'm not. I have tried so hard to change myself and just to be different. Like sometimes it was so bad that I would copy other people's like movements or the way they talk and that kind of stuff because I was so deeply insecure of myself and I thought that I was somehow wrong and not normal, which might be true, yes, but might be also ADHD. This one also I have mixed feelings because it does like keep the makeup on, but if you touch your face or if you happen to cry, it will separate and it's really hard to fix. There is some background music because my son is next to me. Also, don't inhale this, it's not great, but it gives a beautiful glow though. So this is the finished look. I really like how my base came out today. It's beautiful. Hair is whatever. I'm probably gonna keep it closed because I'm gonna walk there, so it's gonna get messed up anyways. Yeah, not sure if this video made any sense, as my videos most likely never do, but hope you enjoyed it regardless. And yeah, I'm off to therapy and see if they can fix me. Bye!